We're back! What did we find out? Well, we found out we can actually start IVF next cycle. So I'm on day 12.
Bit of weaseling to get appointments.
Yeah, we did begging. They kind of wanted to leave it a couple of months, so we have to attend a inpatient information evening. But the one on the 16th of August. Was it then? Yeah, 16th of August was fully booked. So
either way, we're sorted for next week.
Yeah. And we then have to do a counselling appointment together. And
they might not let her out.
They went through all the prices with us. We're still trying to work out exactly how much it's going to cost us. But
well, they spent longer talking about the prices than they did.
It's so expensive. There's a lot of expense involved, and you even pay money if your cycle is cancelled. Believe it or not, you actually pay like $1,000 if the cycle's cancelled for whatever reason. And we're just deciding as to whether or not we want the embryo scope, which is this scope that watches the embryo grow for the 5 days that it's in the freezer before it's implanted back inside. So that was about $400, but you can get daily updates on that. And yes,
it's a tax.
And we found out that they only transfer one embryo back in at a time, and we can't get the extra testing done, which you can do with some embryos. On day 5 you can get additional testing done, but you can't do that unless you're over the age of 35. Apparently it's against the law for some reason. So yeah,
unless you've had multiple miscarriages.
Multiple miscarriages, or
he was a little so he was clear that he didn't remove for the first 5 days. He was clear that he didn't remove, or I left his office thinking they didn't remove it to do the tests to see the state of the egg and whether it was fertilized and everything for the first 5 days. And then we had a chat to the girl in the next room, and then she was saying, well, no, they do it unless you get the embryo scope.
They take it out on day 3, they take it out on day 5, and we really don't want them to touch it. We just want them, once the egg has been fertilized and they put it in the freezer or incubator or whatever they call it, we just want them to leave it alone until day 5.
And in the end, she could see herself getting herself in a bit of hot water, and she just threw it back on the lab and said, look, when you have your day 21 meet, ask the lab what they do. So we're a bit unclear about that, and I will be asking questions about that because I really would like them to leave it alone. I guess the benefit of them pulling it out is they can see any malformations or whatever. If it's not going to plan, they can check that. They can only do that. No, they can't.
They can't?
No, they only visually look at it. That's it.
But don't they look to see if the cells duplicate and grow?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's all they're doing, to see if it's actually fertilised.
Yeah, what's that? Wouldn't you want to know that?
No, so looking for malformations was looking for the...
that's the thing we can't do.
They can't
until we're over 35.
Yes.
Oh, right, yes. So, well, we can't do that.
I would have thought you're actually not old enough.
Oh, funny.
Jeez.
Funny. But yeah, anyway, we're probably a little bit still confused and not making a lot of sense, but feeling really positive. Next Thursday is when we go for all of our pre-stuff, and yeah, can't wait to find out what's next. Oh, he said he's going to give me all these drugs that I have to take that's going to really make my estrogen levels go through the roof, and
he says you could turn into a nightmare.
He suggested that Corey move out.
This guy's got no idea.
All right, over and out.